From you to all watching the game, Matt, and whether I know there's going to be tape delays of this game, but welcome to Casino Park, Matt. It's another T30 final, and this time Lycans will take on Orbit, and that's Brooklyn Lycans, a couple of Lycans in the tournament, and so it's Brooklyn Lycans takes on Orbit. Welcome to Casino Park.
Lycans out, man.
Yeah, as we head into the month of August and beyond, tend to have a lot of league finals in the calendar. And this one, as you mentioned, the T30 for the Bacana League. Two teams that have had to go through a long road to get to this stage today.
So Al Shakib has been given the ball, and he will come in here to bowl to Naeem Joy. Both batters out in the middle. Matt has had a good series here for the Brooklyn Lycans, and hence they are into the final. And so Al Shakib, as we get the signal from umpire Adnan. The umpires are Adnan and Krishna, and two competent umpires, Matt. We've seen them so many times before. So here's the first ball. Naeem Joy on strike. Well, that's a lovely shot. Pull through the onside, runs straight away here for Brooklyn Lycans. And a lovely shot, he comes back for a couple of runs.
A shortish delivery to start, and you can see the intent right away from Naeem Joy to tee off early. Gets a couple of runs and things are underway here for the Brooklyn Lycans.
Matt, one of the things that the batters will have to realize, we've had a lot of rain the last couple of days, especially yesterday, and so the ground is going to be on the heavy side. The grass is a little bit, not probably what you would expect in August. But welcome to New York City cricket grounds. And so they'll have to come up with a plan to get the ball into the thick grass. But here is Al Shakib. A better ball from him, ball defended into the onside. And we've seen a good shot so far from Naeem Joy. Yeah, Naeem Joy this season has had a couple of good knocks along the way. Got a 35 against the Predators, being his highest so far. Yeah, that's a very good delivery. So good comeback balls there from Al Shakib, Matt. Yorker length ball, that's a good ball, and they go through for another run. 3 for no loss.
Yeah, good delivery there from Al Shakib. Saw him go into the surface. Forest ball was pulled away for a couple of runs, has got a bit fuller on that occasion, and has come back well since then.
So we saw the winner last year, Emerging Strikers, Matt, not part of the final this year. You get the feeling that Brooklyn Lycans will probably want to repeat their triumph in 2021. Orbit hasn't been here, so this is a big moment for them. They'll be hoping that they can exploit the conditions here at Casino Park. Opting, well, they were asked to bowl first, so they probably may want to use the conditions here and stay away from those boundary balls. So Al Shakib from the road end will come into bowl to Alvi. That's another good delivery, and we get the feeling that Al Shakib, Matt, has come up with a very good plan to bowl it full and fast.
Yeah, it's worked quite well for him so far in this over.
Yeah, we saw the first ball that went for a couple of runs, a spanking pull through the onside from Naeem Joy. Now Naeem Joy has gone down. Matt, it always has been a grueling summer for cricketers, and so all those niggles and those muscles cramp, they usually come up. So Brooklyn Lycans will be hoping that that Naeem Joy will be good enough to continue and to do well. 3 for no loss, and you're watching the Akash Medical 30 over championship game of the Bacana League, and it's the Brooklyn Lycans they'll take on Orbit Cricket Club. With the news, Lycans have won the toss and they've elected to bat first. 3 for no loss. So Naeem Joy, retired hurt. Jarif Akif comes to the middle. So Matt, just 4 balls into the game off the bowling of Al Shakib. We have seen Naeem Joy returning back to the Brooklyn Lycans pavilion. And now Jarif Akif will walk to the non-striker's end. So Al Shakib will continue. What do you make of when your prescribed opener mat has gone back to the shade with just a couple of balls left in the first over? Here is Al Shakib. Ball defended into the offside. They go through for 1 and straight away Jarif Akif will be on strike. But Naeem Joy is back in the shade. Certainly not a good start here in terms of player fitness for Brooklyn Lycans, Matt.
Yeah, it'll certainly be a concern for them and a bit disappointing to lose Naeem Joy.
Yeah, the fact is he's retired hurt, so he could come back at any time. And that any time could be based on the rules of the game. Any time, actually, at a fall of a wicket, of course. And so he has that get out of jail card, so to speak. So it's 4 for no loss. We've seen a good over so far from Al Shakib. Well, playing a miss, and the ball goes through to the keeper. So the first over comes to an end. And after 1 is 4 for no loss. So new bowler, 4 for no loss. Oh, that's a lovely strike from Inatul Alvi into the hands of the fielder. And straight away, Lycans loses one. It's 4 for 1.
And right away, Saifuzaman Tanim comes into the attack and picks up the first wicket. Really, to the credit of Orbit, we did see the retirement of Naeem Joy, and this one will further the top order problems here for the Lycans, as Inatul Alvi, naturally an aggressive player, looks to tee off right away, but straight into the hands of the fielder. A simple catch, and Saifuzaman Tanim gets the wicket. And things a bit troublesome here for the Brooklyn Lycans, as Alvi wants back for 1.
সবাইকে শুভ সকাল। বাগানা আয়োজিত 2026 এর আজকের ফাইনালে প্রতিদ্বন্দ্বিতা করছেন যে দুটি দল, একটি হচ্ছে ব্রোকেন লাইকেন্স আর একটি হচ্ছে অরবিট ক্রিকেট ক্লাব। সকালে টস জিতে ব্রোকেন লাইকেন্স প্রথমে ব্যাট করার সিদ্ধান্ত নেয়। প্রথম ওভারে তাদের একজন ব্যাটসম্যান নন স্ট্রাইক প্রান্তে চোট পেয়ে রিটায়ার্ড হার্ট করেছেন, এবং দ্বিতীয় ওভারে একটা উইকেটের পতন হয়েছে, সেটি ছিল ইনতুল আলভি। বল করছিলেন তানিম। নতুন ব্যাটসম্যান ক্রিজে এসছেন জয় রহমান। সো ওভারের দ্বিতীয় বল করার জন্য, ইনিংসের দ্বিতীয় ওভারের দ্বিতীয় বল করার জন্য আসছে তানিম।
So Joy gets a very good delivery, and they go through for 1. So Matt, straight away, we've seen some success here from Orbit. And you talked about one batter retired, and then we've seen a fall of a wicket. 5 for 1 as Jarif Akif comes back into strike. Yet to get off the mark, he's only faced 1. Joy Rahman comes in here batting at number 4, and so number 4 has really come out here early. Here is Saifuzaman, and ball driven into the offside, and they go through for an easy single.
So Jarif Akif gets off the mark. What a start this is from Tanim. What a start it is for Orbit.
Yeah, again, ball into the offside. We talked about this is going to be a very heavy outfield, Matt. And so the players will have to find ways to get the ball in scoring positions. 6 for 1. We're in the second over. Being bowled here by Saifuzaman Tamim. Will come into bowl to Joy Rahman, and Rahman is turning this one into the onside, can't score. This one's done pretty well for him, considering he's picked up a wicket off his first ball. Got a perfect start to his bowling spell. Lycans having won the toss, electing to bat. They're batting a 6 for 1. Again, ball worked into the onside, so a couple of overs, and Kazi, we've seen a good start here from Orbit.
আবারও আরেকটি ওভারের পরিসমাপ্তি। নতুন বল করার জন্য আবারও সেম বলার আল সাকিব। স্ট্রাইকের প্রান্তে জারিফ। Score update is 5 for 1. ওভারের প্রথম ডেলিভারি লেগে ঠেলে দিয়ে একটি রান।
So second over here for Al Shakib. First over win for 4. He's come back well. Joy Rahman on strike. Another quality delivery driven into the onside. He got a scamper for 1, and so good running here, Kazi. The score goes up to 7 for 1. Ball into the offside, can't score. So Al Shakib, he's a quality bowler. He's been given the new ball here along with Talim. So far it's 7 for the loss of 1. They've lost the wicket of Inatul Alvi. Yeah, ball worked into the onside. Scamper for 1. Umpires getting out of the way. And so with that, Matt, score goes up to 9 for 1. Kazi, this has been a good over here from Al Shakib. So 9 for the loss of 1. Slow start here from Brooklyn Lycans. Play the miss, and the ball goes through to the keeper. So this has been, in fact, wide is the cause. First wide of the game. Umpire Adnan getting some arm exercise. So we've seen a couple of extras in the innings so far. Pulled away into the onside, ball going straight to the field. He can't score, so this is still a good over here from Al Shakib, Matt. He has kept the ball on pretty much some out of opportunities for the batters. And so far he's only gone for 4 in this over. We've seen a wide, so he has extended the over by 1. Other than that, hasn't given the batter too much liberty to hit the ball across the tape. Oh, into the offside, a leading edge, and it falls in no man's land, and that will complete over number 3. Kazi, it's 11 for 1.
আরও একটি ওভারের সমাপ্তি। স্কোর গিয়ে দাঁড়িয়েছে ব্রুকলিন লাইকেন্স 10 রান দিয়ে 10 রান সংগ্রহ করতে 1টি রানের তাদের 1টি উইকেট তারা ইতিমধ্যে পেয়েছেন। তার মধ্যে 9 জয়ে রিটার্ন হার্ড করেছেন, যিনি একটু পায়ে চোট পেয়েছেন। সো আরও একটি ওভার সমাপ্তি, 3 ওভার 11 রান 1 উইকেট। এখন বোলিং করতে আসছেন তালিম।
So Talim will continue. All the quality first over, Matt. Just gave away 1, picked up a wicket. Get the feeling that spin is gonna play a very big role here. Not a good quality delivery here from the spinner. So 11 for 1. They've lost the wicket of Alvi. Naeem Joy had returned back to the pavilion. So Joy Rahman along with Jarif Akif. Ball defended back to the bowler, can't score. So tiny stuff here from Orbit. 11 for the loss of 1. Here is Taneem. Oh, slice over the offside, runs here for Joy Rahman. They'll come back for a couple of runs. That's a good shot, man. A couple of runs for them.
Yeah, goes over the offside, does Joy Rahman. Player that will kind of suit what is needed here for the Brooklyn Lycans. Likes to absorb pressure and has come out with still a long way to go in the game, so certainly a play style that will suit what is the situation here for the Lycans. Somebody that can help rebuild the innings and conserve their wicket for a few overs at least.
13 for the loss of 1. Ball driven into the offside. We talked about the very heavy outfield here at Casino Park. That is because it's really been a wet summer. We've had some very heat wave sessions along the way. Ball driven into the offside, so this will complete. Now passes the keeper, which should have probably been just that ball. Ends up to be a very important signal. So 4 down is 14 for the loss of 1.
আরও একটি ওভারের সমাপ্তি। স্কোর আপডেট হচ্ছে 13 রানে 1 উইকেট ব্রুকলিন লাইকেন্স। নতুন ওভার বল করতে আসবেন, আই থিঙ্ক সো বলিং চেঞ্জ আসছে। ইমরুল হাসিব আপনারা জানেন গত রাতে সন্ধ্যায় একটু বৃষ্টির কারণে মাঠটা একটু ভেজা, তার কারণে গ্রাউন্ডে যতটুকু এক্সপেক্টিং রান ছিল ব্যাটসম্যান থেকে ওটা পাচ্ছেন না ব্যাটসম্যানরা। বাট যত সময় যাবে মনে হচ্ছে ফিল্ড আরো ভালো হবে। ওভারের প্রথম বলের জন্য রেডি ইমরুল হাসিব। ব্যাটসম্যান দেখে শুনে ছেড়ে দিয়েছেন, অফিস থেকে বাইরে ছিল। কোনো রান নাই। এবার দ্বিতীয় বলে পয়েন্টে ঠেলে দিয়ে একটি রান।
So Hashim Imrul, very experienced player. We've seen him across the New York area and around the Northeast as a whole. He's a lot of cricket, top quality bowler, and didn't expect it would be too long until we saw him introduced into the attack.
Yeah, Matt, and these are conditions that the spinners will really like. And this is the time in which you can up the batsman or invite the batsman to drive. If he drives, certainly may not run away to the boundary, just keep it outside of the range. So far he has done well. 16 for the loss of 1. Imrul comes in here, third bowler to be used here by Orbit. And so far they've kept the lid on scoring so far. Yeah, look at that. That's another quality ball. And Sakazi, 5 gone is 16 for 1.
চমৎকার ওভার, তেমন একটা রান আসেনি। দুটো রান এসছে গত ওভার থেকে। তানিম কন্টিনিউ করছেন এই সাইড থেকে। ষোলো রান ব্রুকলিন লাইকেন্স 1 উইকেট হারিয়ে।
Yeah, 16 for the loss of 1. When you look at Brooklyn Lycans, Matt and Kazi in their quarterfinal game got past Piranha, chased 164 on that occasion a couple of weeks ago. And in their semi-finals took out Team Lycans, the team that had our good friend Matt Pinagosh, who has been really good this season again. And of course, they got past Team Lycans 165 to 138. And when you look at what Orbit has come through the ranks, their quarterfinal game, they got past East New York. And in their semi-finals, they took out the much-touted New York Riders. The team that is, we talked about New York Riders, man, the team that is very popular on social media. They have done a lot of promotional work for their team, so they were knocked out in the semi-final. Yeah, and can't score. And we talked about New York Riders, and it's ironic how the playoff works, man. They have topped the table, but somewhere along the line, when you bundle them up into the playoff teams, it becomes a different competitions all of a sudden, man.
Yeah, and how often do we see that? Topping the table guarantees you really nothing in the grand scheme of winning titles.
Yeah, you get to the knockout stage and it's a different tournament. Well, pulled away. That's a lovely shot from the batter, Jared McKeith, and it got away. And that could be the first boundary of the match. We'll confirm whether it went over the tape, it went across, and that's a lovely strike from Jared McKeith, 20 for 1.
Yeah, really poor delivery from Tanema, dragged down, and one of the rare loose deliveries that we've seen the bowlers allow the Lycans to really take off on. And Jared Fakif, sensing the difficulty and the rough period that the Lycans have had early on, sees a delivery like that and does exactly what you would expect him to do with it. Put it away, hit it as hard as you can.
So Taneem will continue. And Matt, we talked about the tactics here by the bowler. This may be one game in which as a bowler you want to pitch the ball up, allow the batters to drive. Now, don't bowl it short for sure, because we talked about the heavy outfield. The batters may not get a whole lot driving, but they'll get a whole lot if you bowl short and they can knock it out of the park. Oh, flicked away into the onside. Runs here for Brooklyn Lycans. And the batters come back for a couple of runs, so this has been a very good over. It comes to an end. 6 overs gone. It's 22 for the loss of 1 Kazi. The power play session comes to an end. Yeah, sorry about that. I think 8 overs for the 30 over game.
ষষ্ঠ ওভারের সমাপ্তি আবারও সেই ইমরুল হাসিব বল শুরু করবেন স্কোর আপডেট হচ্ছে ব্রুকলিন লাইকেন্স 22 রান করতে একটি উইকেট খরচ করেছেন সপ্তম ওভারের শুরুতে বোলার দেখে নিচ্ছেন তার ফিল্ডিং পজিশন স্ট্রাইকিং প্রান্তে আছেন জয় রহমান পাম্প মনে হচ্ছিল পাম্প লেগ সাইড দিয়ে বেরিয়ে যাচ্ছিল হালকা আবেদন ছিল ওভারের দ্বিতীয় বল
They're heading down the left side, called away. So 23 for the loss of 1. Rahman is on 6. Akif is on 10. They've posted a bit of a partnership here. 19 so far. We're into the 7th over. We talked about power play will go till about the 8th over mark. Taking down the pad. This has been still a very good over here from Imran Hashim. 23 for the loss of 1. Rebuilding time, 19 run partnership so far. And Matthew talked about still a long way to go, so the batters will realize that this is not a T20 game. Into the offside, they'll not get a single there as number 23 comes around pretty quickly. That's Raihan Anas. And I'm pretty sure we'll see Raihan pretty soon. He's had a good season in 2026 with some 18 wickets in the season. Pretty sure we'll see him pretty soon, but he's been very active into the offside. 23 for 1. And Imrul will come into ball to Joy Rahman. Rahman flicks and flicks well. Runs here for Joy Rahman. Then come back for a couple of runs. Good looking shot. 25 for 1 man.
Yeah, just over the head of the fielder, was positioned in place seemingly perfectly for the flick. And it almost went to plan, just enough elevation to get over him. and 2 more to Joy Rahman.
Yeah, 25 for the loss of 1. We talked about the semifinals for both teams. Let's take a look at Team Lycans. Brooklyn Lycans, in their semifinal game, made 165. Ball defended into the offside. The 7th over comes to a close. Kazi is 25 for 1.
সপ্তম ওভার খেলা শেষ হলো। স্কোর দিয়ে এগিয়ে দাঁড়িয়েছে 25 রানে, 1 উইকেটে পজিশন। রেস্ট্রিকশন ওভার আরেক ওভার বাকি আছে। তো ইতিমধ্যে তানি বল করছেন আবারও, তার এটি 4th ওভার, নাম্বার 4 ওভার। ইতিমধ্যে তিনি 3 ওভার বল করেছেন, 1টি উইকেট পেয়েছেন, 3.30 রান পার ওভার ছিল। চমৎকার বোলিং।
So the action will continue. 25 for 1. Jarif O'Keefe, he's on 10. Joy Rahman is on 8. Matt, 25 for the loss of 1. We talked about the semi-finals. You see the pitch number 2 has been sort of like a home for Bacana cricket. Seen quite a few games here. Here we are in 2026, and this is the Akash Care Medical T30 final. And so Jarif O'Keefe will be the man on strike. 25 for the loss of 1. They've lost the wicket of Alvi for 1. And you get the feeling, man, the longer these two bat in the middle, maybe getting Naeem Joy a little bit more recovery time out in the shade.
Yeah, we'll wait to see whether or not he'll return at some point in this innings. But for now, playing really a batter short at the moment is the Brooklyn Lycans. But yeah, I mean, so far, Jarif O'Keefe and Joy Rahman, they've done well to kind of see out some of the pressure.
Yeah, still time for Sami to come, and if you go to the Bacana Facebook page, they have suggested some people that could make a big impact in the final. Sami yet to come back. He's being touted as a player who could impact the final this year. And here we are, 25 for 1 still to come. Sami. Tanim into the offside. Kian scores. It was gone pretty well here for Saiful Zaman. Tanim. He's gone well, Matt. If he goes a dot ball here, it will be the first maiden of the final in 2026. Score is still 25 for 1 when he picked up the ball in this over. Defended. So maiden over here for Tanim is 25 for 1.
অষ্টম ওভার খেলা শেষ হলো। রেস্ট্রিকশন এর মধ্যে ব্যাটিং রেস্ট্রিকশন যেটা ছিল, ফিল্ডিং রেস্ট্রিকশন সরি, ওটা শেষ হলো। বোলিংয়ের পরিবর্তন হচ্ছে, নাইমুল হাসিবি আসছেন পরবর্তী ওভার করার জন্য। ওদিকে ব্যাটিংয়ে কিছুটা ধীরগতির ব্যাটিং দেখতে পাচ্ছি আমরা। ব্যাটসম্যান নিজেকে মানিয়ে নেওয়ার চেষ্টা করছেন কন্ডিশনের সাথে। এখনকার যে ইনিংস রান রেট সেটা হচ্ছে 3.12। সো ইমরুল হাসিব রেডি, প্রস্তুত। ওদিকে ফিল্ডিংয়ে কিছুটা পরিবর্তন দেখা যাচ্ছে, পয়েন্ট অ্যান্ড গালিকে কিছুটা সরিয়ে নেওয়া হয়েছে। স্ট্রাইকিং প্রান্তে আছেন জয় রহমান। লেগের উপরে ছিল, ব্যাটসম্যান স্ল্যাশ করার চেষ্টা কিন্তু হয়নি। ব্যাটে বলে একদমই নাগালেই ছিল না, খুব ভালো বল ছিল মিডলের লেগে। দ্বিতীয় বলটি ছিল ডিফেন্সিভ ব্যাকফুট ডিফেন্স, কোনো রান সংগৃহীত হয়নি এখান থেকে। আরও একটি ভালো বল, এবারে লং অফ দিয়ে 1 রান সংগ্রহ হবে জয় রহমানের ব্যাট থেকে। ফিল্ডিং করেছেন রায়ান আনাস।
Yeah, the partnership goes up to 22 so far. Good recovery here. 26 for the loss of 1. Jarif Fakir on 10. Joy is on 9. Ball worked into the onside man. This is a good partnership, not only posting runs but also giving time just in case Naeem Joy wants to come back, but there's still all the batters to come. 27 for 1. Ball driven back here, back to the bowler. And so we've seen steady bowling here from Imran. Nadeem has bowled 4. Pulled away into the onside, running for 1. They will come back for a couple of runs. So that completes over number 9. It's 29 for 1.
আরও একটি ওভারের পরিসমাপ্তি। উনত্রিশ রান, 1 উইকেট। বোলিং পরিবর্তন হচ্ছে, আসছেন সম্ভবত সিফাত বোলিং করার জন্য, লেফট আর্ম স্পিনার। উল্লেখ্য আজকের খেলায় যতগুলো রান সংগ্রহীত হয়েছে মোস্ট অফ দ্য রান ছিল লেগ সাইড থেকে। স্ট্রাইকিং প্রান্তে জারিফ স্ট্রাইক করবেন, নতুন বোলার সিফাত।
So bowling change, and so Taneem gets a relief. 4 was 1 made 1 for 10. And Shifat comes into the attack. Looks to be similar bowling type of Imran. Could be left arm orthodox here. So 29 for 1, more spin. And Jarif Akif and Joy Rahman, both batters out in the middle. They're on 11 apiece. It's 29 for the loss of 1. Yeah, ball driven in to the offside, and get the feeling, man, that the batters have played some good drives. The fact is, you may not get a whole lot for drives today, but they've driven the ball pretty well. They've played straight. Joy Rahman and Jarif Akif. It's one of those days that probably all the front foot shots may not get you a lot of runs, but you still want to execute them. It's a bit of a fielding adjustment here as Shifat comes into the attack, bowler number 4. Tanvir comes up with some very good love work, takes the stumps apart, Matt. But apparently Joy Rahman is grounded.
Yeah, Joy Rahman mentioned the outfield's probably one of the players that may not quite benefit from an outfield like this. We've seen him as normally a very technically sound player, likes to drive the ball, and as you said, probably won't get too much reward for that here today.
Yeah, the partnership has gone up to 26, so very valuable runs here for Brooklyn Lycans. Yeah, Joy Rahman, he's a very technical player, does have very good technique. And ball goes through to the keeper, Tanvir Ahmed. And so that will complete 10. So 1/3 of the innings comes to a close here. And the Lycans, they're batting first. They're 30 for 1 at the end of 10.
দশম ওভারের পরিসমাপ্তি। স্কোর আপডেট হচ্ছে 30 রান 1 উইকেট। সম্ভবত এই প্রান্তেও বোলিং চেঞ্জ হওয়ার সম্ভাবনা আছে। না, তানিম আবার বল করতে আসছেন। দশকের শেষে ইনিংস রান রেট হচ্ছে 3 রান করে প্রতি ওভারে, আর এই হারে রান কালেক্ট হতে থাকলে প্রজেক্টেড স্কোর দেখাচ্ছে 106 রানস। তানিম আবারও বল করতে আসছেন। স্ট্রাইকিং প্রান্তে আছেন জারিফ। তানিম বল করছেন অফ সাইডে 4 জন ফিল্ডার নিয়ে, অন সাইডে অফ সাইডে 5 জন এবং অন সাইডে 4 জন ফিল্ডার নিয়ে। ওভারের প্রথম বল অফ ড্রাইভ করে 1 রান, চমৎকার রান। তানিম চেষ্টা করেছিলেন বলটা রিসিভ করতে। ওভারের দ্বিতীয় বল করার জন্য তানিম প্রস্তুত। এবারে আগের বল যেভাবে খেলেছেন জয়, সেভাবে জয় রমানো লং অফে ঠেলে দিয়ে 1টি রান।
Yeah, couple of good drives for the batters. Seeing the batters driving the ball around. We've seen 3 runs in the overs. So 33 for 1. We've seen 3 singles in the over, similar position right at the mid-off area. Tamim will continue. Beats the bat, goes through Tanvir. Score remains at 33 for 1.
Yeah, and Tanim has been exceptional. 4.4 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 13.
Yeah, 33 for the loss of 1. They're going just over 3 runs and over. Yeah, the over comes to an end. 11 gone, 33 for 1.
আরও একটি চমৎকার ওভার আমরা তানিমের পক্ষ থেকে দেখতে পেলাম। তারিম 5 ওভার বল করে 13 রান দিয়েছেন, একটি উইকেট নিয়েছেন। তার বোলিং ইকোনমি হচ্ছে 2.70। আবারও বল করতে আসবেন সিফাত। কিছুটা বিরোধী মনে হচ্ছে। আবার খেলা তো শুরু হতে যাচ্ছে। সিফাত বোলিং করবেন, জারিফ স্ট্রাইকিং এ। ওভারের প্রথম বল। কিছুটা অফ স্টিকের বাইরে পড়ে গিয়ে কিপারের হাতে, ব্যাটসম্যান সম্পূর্ণ পরাস্ত। ওভারের দ্বিতীয় বল। এবারে ড্রাইভ করেছিলেন, স্ট্রেট ড্রাইভ, কিন্তু সরাসরি সিফাতের হাতে গিয়ে পড়ায় কোনো রান নয়। ওভারের তৃতীয় বল। ব্যাকফুট পাঁচ, এবারও কোনো রান নয়।
Yeah, Shifat has had 12 wickets in the series so far.
Looking to play on fine is Jarif Akif. They've had to contend with some really tidy bowling here of the Brooklyn Lycans. We haven't really seen many poor deliveries offered up from orbit. Here's a lovely shot there from Jarif Akif, and at some point you felt something like that had to come. Poor delivery or not, somebody was going to have to try and make something happen. And Jarif Akif has done just that, commits to the big shot and slug sweeps that perfectly for a maximum, the first one of the final.
জারিফ অনেকক্ষণ ধরে ধীরগতির ব্যাটিং করে নিজেকে মানিয়ে নেওয়ার চেষ্টা, এবং এরই সুফল উনি আস্তে আস্তে দেখতে শুরু করেছেন। ইতিমধ্যে উনি স্কোয়ার লেগ দিয়ে একটি চমৎকার ছক্কা হাঁকিয়েছেন। এবারে তৃতীয় বল।
Yeah, we've seen a couple of boundaries in this match, and both have come off the bat of Jarif Akif. The 12th over comes to a close. It's 39 for the loss of one.
আরও একটি ওভারের পরিসমাপ্তি। 12 ওভার শেষে 39 রান দিয়ে একটি উইকেট গিয়েছে। বোলিং পরিবর্তন হচ্ছে। এই প্রান্ত থেকে তারিমের রিপ্লেস আসছে রায়ান আনাস, অফ স্পিন বোলার, রাইট হ্যান্ড অফ স্পিন বোলার।
So, another bowling change. Bowler number 5 to be used. And we talked about, Kazi and Matt, we talked about some wicket takers in the tournament. Ryan Anas is at the top of the table. Yeah, one of those players we talked about on social media, on Bakana's social media page. They talk about Ryan Anas being one of the players to watch. So he's been given the ball. He's up on 18 wickets, Kazi, and that's a big tally for this year's tournament.
You're right. He's doing outstanding lead. I think so. He's a top wicket taker, right?
And right away is asking questions.
So look
looking to have an immediate impact is Raihan Anas, and gets a leg by, striking Joy Rahman on the pad. But yeah, the leading wicket taker is Raihan Anas with 18 wickets. He's a top quality all-rounder. I'm sure we'll see him with the bat later on as well. Top cricketer. He just continues a long list of potent spinners in this orbit lineup. We did see Al Shakib start the attack, but since then we've seen Saifuzzaman Tanim, Hashim Imrul, Tawhid Shifat, and now Raihan Anas.
Yeah, Matt, you're right on that. So you're not surprised that they brought the spinners on in the middle over. When you look at the batters, they've posted 37. This is a very good recovery. I like what I'm seeing.
Got him. So there's number 19 for Raihan Anas. And Joy Rahman looking to go expansively down the ground, uppishly, and gets down low, reacts quick enough of his own bowling. Does Anas, completes the catch, and eventually this partnership has been broken by the orbits. Joy Rahman has spent a lot of time on there, goes for 12, and it's a big partnership that has been broken here by the orbits. It's 41 for 2.
আরও একটি উইকেটের পতন। রায়হান আনাস বল করতে এসে একটি চমৎকার উইকেট তুলে নিয়েছেন, যেটি ছিল জয় রহমানের। জয় রহমান 39টি বল তিনি ফেস করেছেন আর রান সংগ্রহ করেছেন 12। সো আবারও রায়হান আনাসের আরও একটি সফলতম ওভারের কাছাকাছি একটি উইকেটও তিনি পেয়েছেন একটা রান দিয়ে। এটি তার টুর্নামেন্টের লিগের 19তম উইকেট ছিল। চমৎকার কট অ্যান্ড বোল্ড। ব্রুকলিন লাইকেন্স 41 রান, 2 উইকেট হারিয়ে। পরবর্তী ব্যাটসম্যান হিসেবে এখন ক্রিজে এসছেন তানভীর আহমেদ সামি। উনি পুরো টুর্নামেন্ট জুড়ে চমৎকার ব্যাটিং করে গেছেন, বিশেষ করে কোয়ার্টার ফাইনাল চমৎকার একটা ইনিংস ছিল। এই মুহূর্তে তিনি স্ট্রাইকিং আসবেন। রায়হান আনাসের ওভারের পঞ্চম বল করতে আসবেন।
Yeah, Tanvir Sami comes to the middle. Martin Kasi, we talked about some top batters this season. Pinagosh, 591 runs. Zunaid Siddiqui, 374. Mohamed Babu, 283. And right, the next man is this man facing, Tanvir Ahmed.
এই মুহূর্তে কিছুটা অরবিটে এগিয়ে বলবো আমি। তারা 41 রানে 2টি উইকেট তুলে নিয়েছেন। তানভীর পয়েন্টে খেলে একটি রান নেওয়ার চেষ্টা করেছিলেন, কিন্তু সম্ভব হয়নি। ফিল্ডার তড়িৎ গতিতে ফিরিয়ে দিয়েছেন। ওভারের পরিসমাপ্তি, 13 ওভারের খেলা শেষ। 41, 2 উইকেট হারিয়ে ব্রুকলিন লাইকেন্স।
Yeah, 41 for the loss of 2. Jared Fakif is out in the middle. Tanvir Sami Ahmed Afridi. He's out in the middle. We talked about Matt and Kazi. He's really been good this season. Look at some of the scores as we go along. But 41 for 2. Jared Fakif on 21. And Shifat will continue. 2 of us moving on for 7. The spinners have bowled well. They've kept it real tidy. The news is Brooklyn Lycans winning the toss, elected to bat first, they're batting a 41-2.
সিফাতের প্রথম বল শর্ট কাভারে ঠেলে দিয়ে একটি রান নেওয়ার চেষ্টা।
Hello.
Yeah, on the news, Rehan Anas has got up to 19 wickets in the tournament. Couple of good balls there from Shifat. We talked about some other big wicket takers. Shifat has picked up 12 along the way. Well, Matt, he may not be in position to catch up Rehan Anas, but you never know, but it's going to be tough. He has contributed well here for Orbit. Yes, Sami very watchful. 280 runs in the tournament. His highest this season as the gloves comes off quickly from Tanvir behind the sticks. When you look at Tanvir, Sami Matt and Kazi got an 82 against Kamila. Got another half century against the Aces. Ball into the offside. Good bowling. The over comes to an end. 14 gone is 42-2.
আরও একটি ওভারের পরিসমাপ্তি। যে দুজন ব্যাটসম্যান এখন ক্রিজে রয়েছেন তারা ব্রুকলিন লাইকেন্সের জন্য অনেক গুরুত্বপূর্ণ। তাদেরকে অনেক দেখে শুনে খেলতে হবে। একটা ভালো স্কোর করার জন্য, টোটাল করার জন্য তাদেরকে অনেক দেখে শুনে খেলতে হবে, বিশেষ করে জারিফ এবং তানভীর সামিকে। আবার বল করতে আসছেন রায়হান আনাস। প্রথম ওভারটি ছিল চমৎকার ওভার। আজকে যে ফাইনালটি অনুষ্ঠিত হতে যাচ্ছে এটার টাইটেল স্পন্সর হচ্ছে আকাশ মেডিকেল কেয়ার, ব্যাকডেজ, বাফেলো বাংলাদেশ হিউম্যানিটেরিয়ান এইড অ্যান্ড লিডারশিপ, সাবির খান শাওন, MLO, MH ড্রাইভিং স্কুল, লিবার্টি ট্যাক্স অ্যান্ড মাল্টি সার্ভিস, যারা সহযোগিতা করেছেন পুরো লিগটা অ্যাজ এ স্পন্সর, তাদেরকে স্পেশাল ধন্যবাদ জানাই আমরা। ওভারের এই বলটি জারিফ চেষ্টা করেছিলেন কিছুটা ড্রাইভ করার জন্য, ব্যাকফুট ড্রাইভ সম্ভব হয়নি। ওভারের তৃতীয় বল, এবারে ড্রাইভ ছিল, ব্যাকফুট ড্রাইভ, কোনো রান নয়।
Anas continues to bowl well. Shot into the onside and it will run away to the other pitch, gone for 4.
Yeah, good shot from Sharif Akif once again on that slug sweep. We saw him dispatch one of those for 6 early on. That time goes away for 4. And every now and then, Sharif Akif will just fire that bit of warning shot to the Orbit lineup. Has done well to really absorb a lot of pressure and conserve his wicket, build partnerships. But then every now and then we see Sharif Akif just telling them that I'm still a threat, I can still hit the ball.
Yeah, you're right. Anas continues and Jarif Akif, Matt. We've seen Jarif Akif from his, remember those youthful days. He's still young. But we've seen him a long time.
Yeah, he's one of those players that you look at is still very young now, but they've just been playing cricket for so long. He's been playing since he was really in his teens, Jari Fakiv, so it's been quite a few years we've seen Jari Fakiv despite him still being so young. As we hit the halfway stage, 15 overs done, the Brooklyn Lycans 46 for 2.